Welcome back. In this session, we're going to cover special use airspace. Some of them are regulated, while others are non-regulated. And we're going to cover some of the hazards a pilot may experience in these particular airspaces. Special use airspace, or special areas of operation, are areas where certain special activities must be confined, or where limitations may be imposed on aircraft that are not part of those activities. In general, special use airspace is divided between regulated and non-regulated, whereas regulated has prohibited areas and restricted areas, and non-regulated has warning areas, military operation areas, alert areas, and controlled firing areas. The prohibited areas of special use airspace are identified by a blue cone border. These are established for security or other reasons associated with national welfare. They are further identified by a capital P and a number that follows. Restricted special use airspace also has a blue cone border. In restricted areas, the government has sole jurisdiction. It may have invisible hazards to aircraft, such as artillery firing, aerial gunnery, or even guided missiles. It's further identified by capital R followed by a number. All right, next up is the non-regulated section of special use airspace. In this, we have warning areas, and it also has a blue cone border. For these areas, the government does not have sole jurisdiction. Also, it's important to note that hazards to non-participating aircraft of this area may include non-military activity. These areas are considered a warning to non-participating pilots of the potential danger. They are further identified by a capital W followed by a number. Alert areas of non-regulated special use airspace have a magenta cone border. They are known for having a high volume of pilot training or unusual type of aerial activity which may not be military. They are further identified by a capital A followed by a number. Military operation areas, or MOAs, also have a magenta cone border. These areas are a separation of military training activities from IFR traffic, that is to say, instrument flight rule traffic. Aircraft airspeeds may be in excess of 250 knots below 10,000 feet MSL, and pilots should contact any FSS office within 100 miles of the area, and if necessary, contact the controlling agency. Here's a short list of the type of activity you might expect in a MOA: abrupt maneuvers, air combat tactics, air intercepts, aerobatics, formation training, and low altitude tactics.